When you're busy and stressed, finding 5 minutes for yourself can seem nearly impossible. So today, I'm showing you how to make it easy with 5 quick and simple rituals you can do to help yourself get through your day. The first ritual is a little counterintuitive, but it's important. I want everyone to write down an ignore list. An ignore list. I know you all have to-do lists, right? But today, I want you to write down things that are not worth doing. You're going to put down things you know will distract you from what you need to focus on. Prioritizing is so critical to being who you want to be in life. So, if you prioritize being in the day, you'll head in the right direction for the rest of the day. So, if you don't mind, stand up for me. So, what would you put in your priority list, on your not-to-do list?
The bills, the mail.
The bills.
When it comes, yes.
So, you wouldn't put your spouse on there?
No, well, I would give him the bills. That would reduce my stress. But
Perfect.
no, the bills.
So, the bills for the day. Okay,
Yes.
fair enough. And what would you do?
I wouldn't unclean the house. No clean house today.
Just give it up for the day.
I'm giving it up.
Okay.
Coming
You
to
can do-
New York.
Perfect, for the show.
For the
You can do
show.
small things, big things, but put these on your not-to-do list and just get them out of your mind. Those nagging tasks will irritate you, and they don't get done any faster if you don't think about them either. Okay, thank you very much. Second ritual I want you to try out is to pick out an item that gives you purpose before you leave the house. And this can be something external, like a piece of jewelry or some clothing, something that reminds you about what's really important in life. And think beyond material things. You know, think about something related to your spouse or a souvenir. I'll give you my example. And I carry these in my wallet. I pulled them out just to bring them up here. These are my kids. Now, I purposely pick bad pictures of them because I know how they respond when they see it, and that's what I love about them. I love that little irritation. Dads love that. Just sort of old pictures of them that were taken when they were tired in the morning. When the photographer goes like, hold your neck like this and smile. You like that? So you save those, and it just reminds you of the interactions more than what they look like as I see them every night. So, Amy, I'll sit next to you. So, what kind of souvenirs do you have?
Well, I have this beautiful silver stacked ring that my friend actually made. So it's a handmade ring, and she lives in Hawaii. And it reminds me of her, and it reminds me of friendship, and the stacking is like the adventures in your life, just stacking on top of one another.
That's perfect. It just takes your mind to a better place.
Right.
That's ideal. All right. Now, the next ritual is I want you to turn your mind off for 5 minutes. Let's just do this. We're not going to do it for 5 minutes. But this is so important. And I always joke about you guys pretending you're going to the bathroom, right? Because no one's going to bother you there. So 5 minutes of clearing your mind of that inner dialogue, all that, that rote material that you're yelling yourself about the bills or the house cleaning, all that stuff. If you do that, you'll focus yourself on calming the mind, which will take you to a whole different place. And the way I do it, and I do it these are all rituals that I do in my life. 5 deep breaths is how I get into it. Just focus on the breathing. You can breathe any way you want. Just focus on the breath itself because it's always there. So it's a natural ritual you have, and that will take you to that calm place for the next few minutes. Fair enough? Okay, next ritual is to write a gratitude list. 3 things that you're truly grateful for. And this will shift your priorities very much. And I think this is an important place to start for a lot of folks because it's relatively easy to do. So it can be small things that happen. It can be large things. It helps you pick up the big picture issues because you're going to realize the small things are happening all around you, the noise that clutters with how you live in your life. So examples are they got your coffee order right? You avoided traffic coming in. You got a parking place closer to where you're going. It's simple things, but you think back on that, it just makes you feel a little better about the small stuff so you don't putz around with it. And the 5th ritual is to reflect on the high and the low points of the day. It's important to process what worked and what didn't work at the end of each day. It's a way of thinking about what makes you happy and how you can change the future. So, for example, a high point could be hearing from an old friend. A low point could be not getting home for dinner, which is something I experience a fair amount. I'm sure I'm not alone. So if I can ask here, stand up if you don't mind. So give me an example of a high point.
Hanging out with my family, my best friend, and seeing you, Dr. House.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much. Well, it's my high point, too. I love being with you guys. And I know you always say that to me, that you enjoy being around the show. I love seeing you guys more than anything.
Well, thank you.
Well, thank you very much. Love you, too.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss out on new videos to live the good life.